2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brook Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brook Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brook Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. What are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Okay, that'll work. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. She's got a great look at birdie here.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right. That was a beauty.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And now over to Brook Henderson's next shot.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Oh, right by the hole. Okay, time to return to the action. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. It's tracking. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Currently 1 under for the tournament. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, it had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Yeah, that was a safe play. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that was so close to going in. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Okay, steady now. Oh, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 5th hole reach a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
You like that, didn't you? Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Just one off the lead after that hole. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Great touch.
Currently 2 under for the day. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Well, that was a bit wayward, wasn't it? That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. Just didn't drop. And this one is for her par. Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
It's got a chance. Oh, just missed. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
This would be a great up and down. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Bubba Watson is one shot ahead of the field. As we begin the second nine, Rich, the back nine starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being one shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Putting for eagle here.
This is, oh yeah.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. Going with the 6-iron here. Looks like she overcompensated there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to heat it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Oh, well played. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one heading towards the green. This one's for birdie. Don't mind the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. She's currently in 1st position. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this. Little birdie look in here.
Well played. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 15th. Going with the 7. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in 1st place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Luke in the lead with his rival not too far behind. Playing with the lead, going to the final round can sometimes be tricky. Do they have what it takes to get it done?
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, so close. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
This is from miles away. That's disappointing. Big putt for par coming up. Was on a good line. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing from around 190 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop, and the event is hers. Fair effort. All right, one down. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There were some